Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and this is The Road to the Record, where I work to achieve mastery of 10 games in a hunt for the best score of the Decathlon. If you like what you see, remember to hit that like button. You want to see more? Hit subscribe. Let the games begin. This is Steel Division 2, episode 24. Continue on with our campaign. It's the third day now in the campaign. We have made massive progress in the north. And, well, we've got plenty of action points up there to continue doing so this turn. And then we'll see what, if anything, can be done in the central and south parts of the map. One thing I have noticed is this river. You can see, once you get up here, it branches out all through. So that this whole area is clean of units. There's nothing they could do. There's no river crossing. There's nothing that they can do through here. So this is clear terrain. So once we come down here, unless there's actually units on the road itself, it's totally clear from here to Borisov until you get here along this road. So that's the other one, but I cannot bypass this unit for now. But for now, let's look up here in the north and continue along the northern road. At the end of the last episode, we won a battle here against this security battalion, pushing them out of the way. We didn't wipe them out, though, but we had our way with them anyway. And these units are going to continue the march here in the northern regions. We've got these guys who are able to bypass. I wonder if I could and should go here for now, get that front line occupied, and then they could come back around to support, but they move fast enough for that. I have one unit here. I cannot take care of them yet, so these guys can't get any closer this turn. They're going to have to wait till next turn to deal with them. I'm going to have this unit deal with these guys. They'll come back out to the road, and everybody else will continue on. So these guys are going to continue along this road, and let's see, do we want you to turn to the north and make sure we take this? Or should you push right onto Minsk? Get the tank to push onto Minsk. There we go. These guys are now back inside the front lines. I like that. I'm going to leave them that little bit of room just to make sure we don't take this whole group and lose our supply chain. These guys are another one that I'd love to just kind of leave behind and not have to engage. All it'll take is one unit coming across this road, and that'll cut those guys off. Put them behind enemy lines. And then we can do the same with them that we're doing with these units. Alright, well there's the north now, so you can see we're really starting to push into the center part of the map, and Borisov already is the link in the southern part of the map. So if we could take Borisov, we would be able to call, theoretically anyway, on the third Guard Tank Corps, and that will give us some heavy firepower to push towards Minsk, and also to create the encirclement here. But speaking of, job's not done to the south, and this recon squad, I don't want you going too far ahead, but let's get you pushing towards the north a little bit. Maybe I should have you go all the way over here, finish this cutting these guys off, and then come back. No, I'll send one of the other units. And that's far enough for this turn. These guys don't need to go any further beyond that. Alright. So, here we are. Call this Army Group Center. Encirclement's looking good here. These guys could definitely spread out some. Can oh, yes we can. Oh, really? Haha, there it is. Encirclement complete. Continue to get these guys moving around the flank. They have no reason to go forward as they are behind enemy lines, so all they can do is try to retreat to the front lines and hope for the best on that. So the center, for the Germans anyway, has collapsed. Now I could also break this unit out quite a bit as well. Do I want to break out to here? That's going to leave me... I don't want to engage. I think I want to go behind the lines. This way. And engage more deeply. I want a large encirclement as opposed to a cutoff right here. I mean, I have no way through right now anyway. Got one territorial infantry battalion, so this is again occupation group. It's not the police regiments. They're a little bit tougher, but that's still just local units. I think I could push this line forward actually. Now these guys are certainly capable of making a move and trying to get out of there, but they're going to have to come out of their dug-in positions in order to do so, and I love that idea. The downside is this could be achievable. Could be. They might be able to reestablish. These guys are going to wait, I think. They are going to be there to mop up. What can you do? Push a little bit here. These guys can push up into that support role there. Can you dig in? No. You cannot dig in at all. These guys are all, I think, going to hold their positions. Once these guys are encircled, it's going to be a lot easier. You could move forward. I can attack you. 2 A's and a B. I do like that idea. They are not dug in, but they are in forest. So, Battle Group Walter. What do you have here? 3 recon squads, commander, a couple supply trucks. 2 infantry guns. 4 anti-tank teams with the Panzerschreck. That is dangerous. 3 anti-tank guns, so that's 7 in all. 2 Stugs. And a leader. Another leader. 18 rifle squads with rifles and MP40s. Six assault engineers, 4 machine gun teams, and it's MG34s, 2 anti-aircraft guns. It's only 2 tanks, so that does not make me nervous. We can counter that. The anti-tank part, slightly worrying, 18 infantry squads. That's a tough unit. But you can see that they have no support here. None. I'm not going to attack them yet, though, because I do not want them to have air support. So I've got a bomber and a fighter regiment. Let's get that fighter regiment out there. Go for this right up here. Can I can. I don't think I'm going to engage there, but just in case they try to engage me, we'll have it covered. If I want to call in these bombers or save them. I could save them for if somebody attacks me. It's not a bad idea. Otherwise, what's it all for, right? Okay, let's do it. This is our proposed attack. Again, I like the idea of trying to take this road. Panzer Grenadier Regiment there. That's not going to be easy getting through them. And there's another regiment there. These are the defensive units, the reserves that are being called up. And they're being called up, as far as I know, from Borisov. So there are some units coming up from Borisov from the rear. But again, we can essentially bypass all of that and get straight to Minsk with these guys. Straight to there with these guys. And maybe take these couple roads in between through there. And maybe we could take Borisov also. I do have these few units that are going to take it. If we take Borisov, we can essentially cut all of this off, and not just the little bits that we've cut off, but cut all of it off. Either way, we've already got a break through the center where we can push down into the railroad lands here. And if I can get a breakthrough here, and if I can bypass this unit, we can connect that up and cut most of their forces off. So let's prepare for battle. These are good units that are coming at it. I'm not going to use the bomber. So alright. I'm going to control everybody. It's more complicated to do so, but everything's at my disposal, and the AI kind of garbage on your side. The AI you're going up against seems to know what they're doing. But when the AI supports you, it's rare that they support you very well. Alright, so what is the terrain like here? This is a large hill. We definitely want to get a unit or two in these trees, just in case. They are in a defensive position, so they're already going to be out to the front lines. So I'm not going to be able to just rush. This is definitely one of those we have to take it kind of situations. So this hill, this is an exploit right here, because they're not going to be over here engaging this. They're going to be more towards the center. This is going to give me a good vantage point over this area to help take that later on. This hill is definitely going to be one of my targets. Taking these 2 towns will be easy enough. Taking this road right down the middle and getting into these first buildings and then fighting my way down the road will be massive. And what the heck am I going to do over here in the east? Take this, yes, but they could have some devastating firepower from here, so I'm going to need to get into this hill. Eventually, this hill, if I can get along this part of the ridgeline, game over, we win. So the fight for this hill is going to be everything. And I think one of the ways to do so is get some units right down this road and into the first buildings early. And then clear the trees around it, clear down the road, and just start branching out from there. This will help get us the firepower to clear these trees, because we'll get on even higher ground than what is over here. And there's definitely a lot of objectives right around this area. So again, this little spot right up here will help. And then I can just, I'll slowly clear what I can. But the main fight is very much in the center. I think I'm only going to send about 1 unit over here to hold this town way back here. And then we're going to focus on the center, this hill, and over here. So what do I have at my disposal? Assault squads, machine gun teams. The assault squads are going to be perfect for clearing this out bit by bit. That's their strength. Regular rifle squads. Anti-tank guns. Aircraft. They do have 2 tanks. I've got to remember. The assault engineers are all capable, though, of... Ooh, not these ones. Not these ones, anyway. Armored group. Tank destroyers. Well, that can take out 2 tanks, huh? Assault squads. And the tank brigade coming in later. They were phase B, right? Yeah. Battle group Walter has no support. A lot of infantry, regular rifle squads, gotta remember. And then 2 tanks and some anti-tank personnel. So we're going to have to rely a lot on these assault squads that we have through much of this. So we have a recon squad. I want you... this road has a shorter distance to go to get to here, and then we'll come out to the west. Or do we just go straight across? It seems dangerous. I feel like you need to use that road. Is this a hill? No, but it is tree cover. So 1 there. I want 1 to get into the woods up here for sighting. And 1... I don't think I need a scout for that. Let's save that point. Alright, assault squads. Grenades to take out the tank. Machine guns. They've got machine guns. This is actually really good. This is good. They've got range with the machine gun. Otherwise, it's the light machine gun. And we want 1 for... over here. 1 for here. And 1 for over there. And then we're going to call on 4 for now. Rifle squads. 1 for the middle. 1 for the left. 3 there. Machine gun squad. Get a leader out there. Don't need to worry about anti-aircraft. A mortar could be good. This hill's probably going to be the best vantage point for that. Yeah, that's 3 points. Alright. Tank destroyer. It's all shells. You don't have a machine gun, do you? And these guys are all short range. I don't feel like I have enough to take the left right now. But I think we have the kind of firepower that if we can reach here, we can definitely secure that position. But I think we're going to come under some heavy fire getting there. We're going to lose some units on the way. Give these guys a leader as well. Let's just go ahead and give you a recon squad. Doesn't hurt to see. Get a second rifle squad over here. We can head straight to the town. I think I need to get a couple more units here on this Western Front to get that hill occupied and held. And do I want a machine gun? Let's do it. And you have 1 rifle squad left. This is most of that first unit all called up. Let's give you a leader. You a mortar. Let's get 1 more assault squad or 2 here. 1 point left. 1 point. 1 point. Okay, assault squad, and let's put you right there in the middle. They're gonna go for this town on foot. You guys fast travel to here. You guys are going to fast travel. This road comes right up the side, so you're going to fast travel to here. You're going to unload immediately. You guys, the big, bold move here. Fast travel right here, and then they'll unload right at the base, and then they'll come running up over the hill. We'll see if it pans out. You guys are at unload. You're going to unload here. You're going to fast travel up to here, and we'll see how quickly we come under fire. Gotta be contact. Oh, there's one of the tanks right there, but I've got all these units that they're gonna unload right on top of them and blow the crap out of them if they make it that far. The good thing is the numerical advantage. should give us a real shot here of most of those units making it. You guys go up here. Okay, so far so good. This commander came under fire and immediately surrendered. I mean, immediately screamed for help. Flak gun. That was their anti-aircraft, huh? Unload. Okay, so far so good. 3 units. Unload. And destroy that guy. He's already fallen back. Sometimes being aggressive can pay off. Oh, he surrendered. Nice. We didn't even have to take him out the old-fashioned way. That's the anti-tank guns. One of them, anyway. Okay, you've made it to here. Let's get you on that side of the road, huh? Actually, not necessarily the right side of the road to be on, is it? Get in the woods, please. This guy's doing just fine. These guys are coming under fire. Flak gun turned down on them. Unload. There we go. And all of you, if you can, take cover over there. Not down. Excuse me, not down there. I want the height. Alright, get on up there. Get on up there. Alright. Getting to the hill, anyway. A success. We'll see what we can do about actually occupying it. Got the southern end, anyway. And these guys. Looking good. I'm gonna go take them out. And you guys are going to start island hopping and or going building to building and taking up defensive positions. You guys all head down this road here, huh? Taken casualties, but ultimately it's been a very minimal amount. And once this gun is out of commission, we'll be in a much better position. There you go, that's going to open things up. And all of those units can start branching out here in a moment. Once we have them dislodged from this hill, it's going to open up this whole side of the battlefield for us. This will be the tricky spot, but if we can jump across, one of these guys could actually try and see if they can get across now. Oh, you don't need a whole lot of range, do you? Can you jump into those woods? Are you small enough to do that? We have a foothold. Could you guys take this gun out, please? Could you guys support taking this gun out, please? Could you all just take this gun out, please? Okay, you guys stick with. You're taking fire from that flak gun. There we go. Got him. Down to 3 men. It's killed half the crew. 2 members of the crew. All that's left. Come on. Ah, so close. So close. Can you recover? These guys made it across. Get you some sport, huh? Okay, well, let's start pushing out here. And let's start hopping. Get you up there. Let's get you up here. Let's get you over here. Nice, somehow we have both of those. You guys get over here. Let's get one of you all the way into there now. You're gonna wait for support. And you can move on up in town there. You're a scout, okay. Objectives secured. That's a supply truck, by the way, so they're not gonna be a threat to us. We're still losing right now, but we are clearly starting to gain control of the battlefield. They're down to 5 guys. It won't be too much longer. Can any of you unload? No, you are all straight up fighting, and this might be the place for you, huh? This way, please. There you go, they're falling back. 1 man left. And he's dead. And there you go, we've got the objective. Okay, I'm going to use bounding. You guys are going to move up. The other one's going to stay in place. Get that machine gun to cover the flank. There we go, got him. Surrendered. Now I'm going to keep them down here along the edge. Actually, you can go support up here. We lost one of those units. Now, while I'm still in Phase A, I really need to call up some reinforcements, huh? I think it's about time we get these tank destroyers on scene. We've already destroyed one of their tanks. I think to take this land down here, it's going to take... These are big guns, by the way, not small guns. So we'll get those 3. Plus they'll be joined, they'll be flanked by all these small vehicles that were carrying the personnel. So they'll all come together. Let's get 4 of them out there. And let's get them a leader. Assault squads, let's see where to use them. Okay, bring them all out right up here to the road. That's fine. Got a unit right there. Okay, you can definitely move up. Scout over there. I think you can move right across into one of those buildings that can see out over these fields. Except I don't want you coming. Hold on, retreat back, retreat back. How about we bring you across the road anyway? Okay, hey, look at that. We hold this whole area now. Which means I don't need all of these guys over here. I could move somebody across there. Scouts already got eyes on. Looks like we could probably make a move for this town straight across. These guys have them covered. And this machine gun is going to need to get up here into town as well. Or at least into a better vantage point from here. They can see out more that way. Scout's in a good spot for the most part. But to get eyes on, maybe you should go join them as well. Let's get these guys continuing their push to the west. Let's get you pushed into the edge of the woods. Let's get the commander on that side. And let's get the scout on that side. Okay, you guys are going to come up together. Going to be joined by those 5. And they're going to try to take this area. And then these guys are going to move out. In fact, I want to take about half of you right now. Put you across over to there. Those guys into better positions. We're at 11-13 by the way right now. I'd like to get just the 5, but that's a little difficult right now. That's the commander, that's not what I wanted. Those guys made it all the way over there, and nothing's happened to them. Why don't we unload you here at the edge of town, far end? So we definitely still have a lot of work to do on this right flank, so it's time to start focusing in on it. And these guys are going to focus on this west flank. Straight into the heart of town. Let's take it. Wipe everything out. Come on. Get her done. One man left, and there we go. Got him. Continue to push to the far side of town. These guys have all moved up to there, so let's get you guys to all move up to here. And now we're at 15-9. 6 minutes away from victory. And the pre-discussed push to the right has begun, but these guys need to get into better positions themselves. You need to get into a better position up here. And this machine gun. Take the church. Okay, looks like they've got some reinforcements coming up. I'm going to push across to here. All of these guys, I think I need to get them up on top of this hill where they can really see, cover some distance. Oh, there's the other Stug. There's the other Stug. Take him out, take him out. Lost one unit, but they're all going to take him on. Take that Stug out. That's the last tank they got. Preparing to fire. Got some units coming into range here in a moment. Surrendered. Got him. Took them both out via surrender. Now, you guys continue up into the hills beyond that point. And you guys continue back to the original destination up there. You're going to move up there. Looks like we lost. Too close, huh? Why don't you take him out then instead? Go here. Hopefully they can see them from there. Branch them out a little bit. Definitely need a stronger presence here on this right flank as we're starting to dominate the left flank. Maybe the tank brigade. Hey, it's phase B and they're available. I thought they were a phase C group, but apparently not. So medium tanks. Well, let's just bring you right on up the hill, huh? There's two objectives over there. There's nothing on the hill itself, so why don't you guys just go straight for the jugular. Ten tanks right there. Ten tanks right there. Five tanks right there. 6 tanks right there. And that'll help us get that right flank secured in no time. And they should all be rolling in at roughly the same time. Well, no, I like your position. I just want you to be able to take that unit out when they become visible. Take these couple 2-3 squads out here real quick. Didn't tell you to drive down there. Just told you to take them out. That one surrendered. That one surrendered. That one's falling back. Let's get you guys into a good position here. You guys move on across. What are you doing? You're just laying into him, huh? Let's get you up here with your main battle group. Let's get you guys all to deal with him collectively. Thank you. The guy's falling back. Ooh, we got some tanks. We have got some tanks. This guy's still not dead. What is going on here? Are we that bad of a shot? He's out in the open. I lost sight of him because of we left the church tower. Go help him, will ya? And can you guys, 3 of you, maybe go take that little town? Tanks. There you go. 18-6, 33 seconds. We've nearly got this thing won. Can somebody go find this little unit right here? Right there. There's got to be somebody there. There's no way that it kept that just because. Really? Well, we didn't find him, but whatever. Definite victory, comfortable victory, major victory, 28-11. Our aggressive move to get that center right away with their strongest unit defending it. We just came at them with too much firepower too quickly, and so they surrendered. Inflicted a lot of damage. They lost both their tanks. They lost their flak guns. Lost a 75 mil there. There's a 75 mil there. There's another 75. So they lost 3 Pack 40s. Bunch of infantry. Remember, they had 18. And from losses, looks like we lost 2 units on the way to get to that first Stug right at the beginning of the battle. So that giant rush, I only lost 2 units. I did lose 2 machine guns, sadly, to those flak guns, but we took them out. Lost a mortar to them as well, and then 4 infantry squads later in the battle. So after the initial early stage of the battle, I only lost 4 infantry units the entire rest of the battle. That's dominance. That is a good battle. That's a good fight. Controlled the battlefield well on that one. I don't think they'll be completely wiped out. I think, yeah. But they are routed. And we have our breakthrough that we needed here in the south. Now what I do still need at the moment, though, is... do we need coverage here? Because all 3 of them were engaged. I don't think they'll try to break through. It's possible. One of these 2 units could try to break through to here and cut these guys off. Wouldn't be the worst thing if they did, though, because that's literally the line that I want to get through. So if they come through it and then we engage and take those guys out, we push right on through and we complete the encirclement. I really like that idea. It looks like we are coming to the end of the turn, though, so the morning of June 28th, so our third morning of the battle. Making progress in the south because largely they've attacked me on a couple occasions, and I'm taking advantage of that. But we've encircled their center. They've got a couple reserve units still, though, to create a new front line, but we've at least encircled the bulk of those forces, so we got around them. And then, of course, the north, we're just running rampant through the north, largely unchecked up there right now. So things are looking very good. Very, very good. That's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. And remember, I'm aiming for the best of the best. So if you're ready to join me on my journey, hit subscribe and tune in next time on my Road to the Record. Bye for now.